Most people probably don't think twice about how a perfectly shaped Christmas tree actually gets that way. But if you've ever tried to trim a hedge with standard garden shears, you know it's a recipe for a sore wrist. That is where this Zenport K888 comes into the picture. It is a bit of a throwback, honestly. While everyone else is reaching for battery-powered trimmers that weigh a ton and eventually run out of juice, this thing is purely manual. It's a 16-inch stainless steel blade that feels surprisingly light the moment you pick it up. The handle is a solid chunk of hardwood, and there is something satisfying about the way it sits in the palm. It doesn't feel like a piece of plastic junk that's going to snap after a season of work. Because it's so flexible, you can really get a rhythm going when you're shaping bushes or clearing out brush. It's not just for trees, either. It's one of those tools that ends up in the back of a truck for camping or clearing a trail, because it's so much easier to carry than a heavy power tool. Now, here is the reality of using a manual blade like this. You are the power source. If you have a massive property with hundreds of trees, your arm is going to feel it by the end of the day, no matter how ergonomic the handle is. It's not a magic wand that does the work for you. Also, because it's a traditional design, you have to keep up with the maintenance. If you let the edge get dull, you're going to be fighting the branches instead of gliding through them. A quick touch-up with a stone every now and then is non-negotiable. What stands out, though, is the simplicity. There are no motors to burn out, no batteries to charge, and no cords to trip over. It's just steel and wood, and it does exactly what it's supposed to do without any fuss. It's refreshing to use something that doesn't require a manual or a software update just to get the job done. If you appreciate a tool that feels like an extension of your hand rather than a machine you have to manage, this is a solid choice. It's not going to replace a heavy-duty chainsaw for the big stuff, but for the fine-tuning and the day-to-day maintenance, it's hard to beat. It's a straightforward, honest tool that gets the job done as long as you're willing to put in the effort. For the price, it's a pretty reliable piece of kit to have in the shed.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.